This Congress party who raised the corruption allegation against Arvind Kejriwal way back in 2022. They have made arrest. If you know, Sisodia, their minister, was arrested on February 26, 2023. And we were the one who were raising the corruption charges. We still stand by the charges. Now, the question here is why an Arvind Kejriwal was not arrested when ED had that much of substantial evidences in from 2022 to 2023. Why did they waited till the announcement of elections? Why did they waited till AAP joined India Alliance? And why did they waited till the time they had realized that BJP is going to lose significantly in Delhi and Punjab? We still stand by the corruption allegation. That should be investigated. But why the ED has not filed a charge sheet against Kejriwal? Why do they want to keep him arrested and still investigate? It is basically to keep Kejriwal inside the jail till the time the election is over. So this is the political oppression which we are talking about. We still stand by the corruption allegation against AAP. However, the India alliance is, despite the political difference of opinion in the state as well as their political practices in the government, it is an alliance against BJP, because against the fascist rule of BJP, which is oppressing the idea of India, which is suppressing the democracy. That is why the India alliance is there. So that is why we stand by the Kejriwal right now against the arrest, because had he been arrested, he should have been arrested long back, not at the brink of the election. So we call it as a political oppression and political injustice. That's why we stand by them, and we also stand by the corruption allegation. It should be investigated. Welcome to the people of Wokha and giving us an audience for presenting the injustices met to the people of India and to the people of Nagaland during the last 10 years by the Narendra Modi government. We have been given lots of promises by Narendra Modi government, one after the other, one after the other. And what are we met with? We would like to bring to your attention and to help you recall and remember the promises made by Narendra Modi government. And now, what kind of injustices we are met with. The economical injustice, the social injustice, the political injustice. Now, speaking about the economic injustice, we all remember that we were promised around 2 crores job a year by Narendra Modi while being elected to power. Can any one of you make a guess on how much jobs Narendra Modi has provided a year? As per the records, by 2022 figures, it is 29 lakhs per year. Whereas when Congress was ruling under UPA, by the records of 2013 and 2012, we have provided an average of 75 lakhs of job a year. Where are the jobs? 30 lakhs of government jobs are vacant. Can't they even fill that? You have lots of people educated, graduated, post-graduated, PhDs. Around 33.6% of them are unemployed and doing coolie jobs many places. You have people at the age of 20 to 24. 44% of them are unemployed. What is the answer of Narendra Modi government to them? Now, in the Northeast, you are familiar with GST, you are familiar with the petrol excise duty, you are familiar with other kind of taxes which you pay, indirect taxes. GST is a tax which is paid on every consumption of yours. When you buy a mobile phone, when you buy clothes, when you buy anything and everything, there is a GST. Now, we all feel that GST is paid by the rich people. You're wrong. Every quarter, there is 1,60,000 crores average of GST being collected. You will be shocked to know that 50% of that one, that is close to 80,000 crores, are paid by the poorest of the poor. 40% is paid by the middle class. The rich, who we believe that who is paying the GST, pays for less than 3% of the GST. And now where are these money going? These monies are being robbed out of us. Now, I'm asking the question to people of Wokha as well as to the people of Nagaland. How much was your LPG cylinder price? You all remember way back in 2013, the BJP made a lot of drama in Delhi, crying out for the price increase in LPG. Now, don't they have the pain? Now, don't they realize that LPG prices have gone up? What is the price of potato per kilo you're paying? What is the price of onion per kilo you're paying? What is the price of oil per kilo you're paying? Isn't this a price increase? The poor people are left to be even more poorer. The rich are made to be much more richer. This is against the founding values of this country. That is the economic injustice which we are being met with. Now let's come to the social injustice. We all know that the people of Nagaland are largely from the ST community. We also know that the fundamental extreme right organizations, which is supported by RSS and BJP in Assam, has started this movement to take away the ST rights from Christians. Isn't that threatening your own rights as per the Constitution? The Constitution has given a lot of special consideration and privileges which protects the ethnic identity, culture, as well as your special uniqueness of the people of the Northeast and the people of the state of Nagaland. Why BJP wants to take away this? Why BJP wants everybody to be dressed in the same manner, follow the same thing, and if nobody is following their tradition and culture, they want them to be punished. Is that a right thing? That's the most wrong thing to do. And the crimes against the SC, ST communities have increased by 48% in the last years. Do you all know? I see a lot of women around. Do you know the rape numbers in 2022? It is 31,516 registered rape cases in 2022. 86 rapes per day. Is this the law and order situation? This is showing oppression of the women. And we speak about gender equality. We say Beti Bachao. Where are the women getting rescued? The women are getting raped. And the insecurity to the women is increasing day by day. That is the social injustice which we are talking about. Let's come to the political injustice part of it. The Chief Election Commissioner's appointment was to be done in the committee of 3 people, including the Chief Justice of India. They removed it. They are misusing the Enforcement Directorate, the CBI, and all other agencies as their private agency to take political revenge against their political opponents. They have arrested sitting Chief Ministers Hemant Soren as well as now Arvind Kejriwal. They have frozen the Congress bank account. Everybody knows that a national political party doesn't have to pay income tax. Yet they have frozen so that the political party who can do a fair contest in the elections are being weakened, oppressed. So where are we conducting a fair and fine political elections? These are the political injustice which is being caused by BJP. So BJP is a scared lot. The Prime Minister Cares Fund. You all will be shocked to know that around 20,000 crores was taken into Prime Minister's Cares Fund. And then it is all taken from the PSUs. It's all our money. We give in different forms. And yet that Prime Minister Cares Fund is not a government fund. They said it in the code that it is not a government fund. So is that a BJP fund? They have taken away the money. Now you all have seen the electoral bonds. Electoral bonds was a forced extortion that if you don't pay the money, then we will affect your business. But more than that, they did a lot of injustice to the ordinary people. You know how? There were 4 companies, pharmaceutical companies, who were producing drugs, cough syrups, blood pressure, and remdesivir, the COVID vaccine, all of them below the quality. And they blackmailed them, took the money, but who suffered? It's we who suffered because we took those medicines which are not of quality, which are of poor quality and poor standards. Who will pay for the poor health of the people and the loss of life of the people by taking such bad medicines? So BJP, in their greed, have killed the people of India also by doing that one. With that, I request the people of Nagaland, the people of Wokha, to think about who to vote in this coming election because it is only the Congress party who can give you the best government by considering different opinions, respecting your uniqueness, and still promising the best we can deliver. We have offered an MSP to the farmers. 700 farmers were killed during the first farmer strike, and the government again gave a bad promise, a false promise, a lie. This government is constantly lying to the people of this country. Narendra Modi is a corrupt man who took away the money by extortion through the electoral bonds as well as through the PM CARES fund. Do you need a corrupt prime minister who constantly lies to the people of this country? Or do you need a fair government? We have promised MSP to the farmers once we are elected to power. We have promised to fill up the 30 lakhs employment once we are elected to the power. We have promised apprenticeship for unemployed youth. We have promised nyai to the women across the country. So these are the promises which we are making. We kindly request you to cast your vote for the party with a conscience, for the party which has a history of delivering the best governance for the people of this country. That is the Congress party. And I request Mashenlo to take up the balance part of the press conference, which will detail about how the Nagaland government is doing injustice to the people of Nagaland, who is an ally of the BJP. Thank you. Mashenlo, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Uh, I'll try to cut it short. So when it comes to corruption thing, the present government is, we all know it is known for corruption here in Nagaland. So out of the so many cases, I'll try to highlight some of the cases. We have this High Court, which is pending. See, when the High Court was proposed for Northeast states, this is local issue, so I will be mixing Nagamis as well. See, itu High Court banawali time they itu kali Nagaland di diana pusat na. That money was given to all other states like Arunachal, Manipur, Kangi, Kiru di pusat. Now their High Court is already functioning now, but ours is still under construction. One case. Now again, there are so many fraud cases, mismanagement of funds that is happening here in our state. Say example like they will propose schemes which will be worth crores and crores of money, but all those are only in papers. In reality, it does not happen. They will withdraw the money in your name. আপনি landamra, আপনি la busti landamra, আপনি la council landamra, central grow bisa ni mo huli busti din na punchiro to development. Example ekta moi kiwala nearest example say example along takihan nishna na along takihan nishna tadiro man jaina dikhi to ne kwase tadiro bishi crore la scheme huina se tade rasta kan la pusa bi sab sinjin kuse huli the road is not being done example ita cases khan aro dusra la husule bribery la case can be said. You will not say any, you will not see the governments mentioning anything about these kind of things. But recently also there was a CBI inquiry in our state. CBI can Asia Nagaland Agri department sub raid because three officials were caught in airport in Delhi. Our CBI has registered a case against them, saying that bribery 2 crore Lucian when a case to register Kunase. So, but the government, the department is giving a justification that they are not their people. They are not from the agri department in Napoli. So how comes? Because one IS officer and the two people IS officer do tala nam do Jitendra Gupta se, दूसरा वाला दूसरा तो नागालैंड ला सुनो, उन्हें तंग को तो नहोई ना kwase, tala department ला no. Example, those are the corruptions that are happening here in our state. Our example, Lok Ayuta, Lokayuta. Lokayuta to tala meaning to case. It is a independent body to voice the race for the people. If say example like if there is mismanagement of power, or misuse of power by the ministers, bureaucrats, government officials, and any citizen of Naga has the right to go and complain in the Lokayata. But you just see this has also become a puppet of the government today. Itya Nagaland la, so many FIRs have been registered in the Lokayata. Really, tabi action na really na zile mulu. Osalabi kwaze. Now again stipend like we Wokha district also have an ITI institute, if I'm not mistaken. Now, Industrial Training Institute, I say. So that is the place where people go and take training. Carpentry la itu alag trade kan bisi tagi. Really, the they deserve 6,000 in a month, not their scholarship. Now, I mean 6,000 in a year. So itu tapi 2021 bra ajitok panai de usah bahasa. Where is the money going? Itu student का scholarship तक भी लूल वैसे ना और दूसरा मुझे corruption लग वैसे itu कुल दूसरा एक से भी government teachers kan ला कोथा कोडिशना more than 20% of the government school teachers are being attached to VIPs. That is the reason we are having lack of teachers in almost all the government schools. Now, when it comes to unemployment thing, see, there are approximately around 1,140 gazetted posts vacant here in our state, even today. 1,140 vacancies state in the 66 departments. Just citing one example, see, take example of the forest department, there are 149 forest guard, 15 forester, one ICF, 8 forest rangers, all those are the vacancies. Many more vacancies are say in So, will we tahan kile to can be advertised na kuye. When it comes to illegal appointment, so many illegal appointment, namely say forest department. Illegal appointment means not through exam, through political appointment, gazetted officers. So to the thick like forest department, PWD, PhD, higher technical information and technology, don't stop as day. Itulah under day. So Kwanishna, it just show a guarantee Nishna, if Congress comes to power, we will be taking care of these vacancies also. We make sure these posts are being advertised. At the same time, uh, to do away with these illegal appointments things. Now, see, it is concerning your district. So since we are in the field, I would like to mention some of the important issues. Say the youths, especially in Wokha district, please don't take it personally if I say like this. Example like Wokha has become like a drug center in Nagaland. Not way. So why is this happening? Because the present government is not concerned about you people. They are not giving you the opportunity. They are not giving you the employment. So what will the youths do apart from going from these illegal kind of things? For living, they have to do something now. So ita last iniga say guna blanket dikhai or the recent one, see, the Minister of Forest Department is making fun of the Wokha district. If you remember, see, the elephants came and destroyed all the farms of the villagers. And what did he say? See, he's making a mockery of himself. He's making fun of the Wokha people. Like what to say? Elephant or humans don't war with it. Be human is was. He does not value the life of 8 people who died. No. That is the thing because I will say he is not educated, he's not even class 10, he doesn't know anything. So those are the people who is ruling our state today. So I just want to make an appeal to all the people here in Wokha also. This is going to be the epicenter. Please cast your vote. Itia Kwanisna, Babina Abdullah vote to Morom se Kungi to Lagese of to bring about a change, ever to chance this and especially the youths. I want to make an appeal to you. Don't just sit back at home. You go out of your comfort zone on that 19. Please go and cast your vote to whom you want to vote if you want to see your future to grow. Yeah, thank you.
That's all what we want to say today. Now, you see that we have a national agenda, we have a national promise, we have a young team from Nagaland who is taking up the local issue when it comes to Wokha. The Wokha's issues are being taken out. And that's exactly what we want to do as a political party. We want the people of Wokha, we want the people of Nagaland to come out and vote for the Congress candidate Sir Jamir in the coming election on the 19th, so that you empower the Congress party in the country, which will protect your unique privileges of the people of the Northeast and the people of the Nagaland, with all your protection and respect to your Northeast traditions, your tribal identity, your tribal culture, all other parts of it. And also, we are keenly addressing your local issues, which is important for you in your day to day life in your state. So that's how we are looking at this campaign. We once again request you, on behalf of the Indian National Congress Party, on behalf of the Congress President Sri Mallikarjun Kharge, Sri Rahul Gandhi, Sri Priyanka Gandhi, Srimati Sonia Gandhi, and all our leaders, we request the entire people of Nagaland to vote for the Congress Party, our candidate Sir Jamir, in this election. Along with the Nagaland PCC, we are requesting and we are putting across our request, and we are also showcasing what are the injustices being met to you and what are the promises as a Congress party we are making to you in bringing a better governance for this country as well as for your state. God bless you. Thank you all. And we are open for questions.
Alright, so what are your expectations from the Wokha district, given the fact that the PDA government, I mean, the PDA candidates from the district itself?
We have great expectations from Wokha for the simple reason that the way in which the minister has insulted the people of Wokha and a lot of other things which is happening. People of Wokha have realized that you have chosen the wrong representatives to rule you. So that is where we have the confidence that we will win this government. And the people of Wokha, the people of Nagaland, the people of the entire Northeast is seeing how Manipur is being burned. The central government is making the tribals to fight against each other. Do you want your state to be burned like that? Do you want an alliance partner of BJP who's silently being enslaved by BJP to allow such kind of things happening in Manipur without having a voice of protest against that one? What gives you a guarantee that tomorrow it will not, BJP will not engineer something in Nagaland? So the people of Nagaland, people of Wokha have realized that it is time to trust the trusted partner Congress back again. So that's our confidence, and that is why we are requesting. And we are not showing arrogance like Narendra Modi, who takes people for granted, who takes electorate for granted, who takes opposition for granted, who takes the government institution for granted. We believe that the people are the king and the queens to make the choice of whom to be chosen as their representatives. And that is why we place a request to the people of Wokha, we place a request to the people of Nagaland to vote Congress back to power.
I want to add a point there. Uh, for any society, one of the basic requirements, infrastructure requirement, is the road. And we don't have to look far. As we were coming, we have seen the road, the condition of the road in the middle of the city. Now, we can't get a better indication of the performance of a government than what we are seeing in front of our eyes. That is one. And we all know the conditions of the education infrastructure in Wokha district. The condition, the, in fact, the pathetic condition of the medical facilities in Wokha district. The people of Wokha knows this. The people of Nagaland knows this. And they may try to, fool the people again and again. But we have confidence in the intelligence of the people of Wokha that they will see through all this. Just because they have selected a candidate from Wokha doesn't give them a clean sheet for the misgovernance, for the corruption that they've been doing for all these years. Thank you.
And one more answer to that. How many of you are having 24/7 power supply, electricity? How many of you are having good drinking water? They were blaming Congress for non-development. BJP has been in power in center as well as in state with its ally for the last 10 years. What is happening with the Kohima airport? So we are out of power. It's not with us. So what is happening with Kohima airport? What is happening with all of the developments here? The ministers are getting richer. The ruling party is getting richer. And how much of your savings have improved? The answer is very clear. You just need to think. That's all. Any questions?
How do you plan in addressing the challenges such as infrastructure development
Infrastructure development,
and connectivity?
connectivity.
Yeah.
So we had this beautiful experience of traveling through the northeast, and especially from Manipur to Nagaland, and Nagaland from Mao Gate to till the end of
Tuli.
Tuli.
During the yatra.
During the yatra, we traveled through some roads, then through places which were approved, passed, budgeted, funds released for roads, but there were no roads in a lot of places. So what a beautiful development, of corruption from the BJP as well as the local government. There were nothing. We had the national journalists who were always praising Modi all the time, and we made them travel through the bus. None of them had the guts to even say anything praising Modi after traveling through the places which we called as roads. There was nothing there. So what, and then I'm asking this question back. Where is the Kohima airport in last 10 years' time? Forget about, what we have been blamed of not developing Northeast. Where is the Kohima airport? 10 years' time. Where have we reached? And then show me a hospital in Nagaland where you can take the cancer care people to care the cancer people. You are referred to go to Kohima, you are referred to go to Guwahati or to Delhi. Now, how will you go? I am asking you the question of infrastructure back. Where is that infrastructure? And to Delhi, how many of you people in Nagaland can afford a costly airfare? And traveling through the entire Northeast, I've been in the Northeast for the last 2 years' time. I love Northeast for the unique culture, tradition, practice. There's so much of music. There's so much of art, culture. Why has the BJP government disrespected the Northeast like this and looted you like this? Why haven't they given a good hospital? They have so much of funds there. The Dornier ministry was created by us. And where is the funds for even to create a good hospital for the health of the people of Nagaland? Why are you being referred to Delhi? Why are you being referred to Guwahati? So that's my answer to you.
Right. So, as we're aware that there's not even a single legislature in the from the party, so do you think it will be quite a challenge to win the lower seat of Nagaland?
The other day, me and a few of our young colleagues, as well as our working president, was walking through the Kohima streets. And then we met a few youngsters, we met a few elderly people, and then we spoke about the whole aspect of it. They said we are tired of talking about corruption, and all malpractices are being done to win elections by the ruling party. So we have given up on them. It's not that no, they don't like Congress. They said no, that no, we have voted for Congress many times during this election, but when the election results comes, it is kind of it's not seen. And then if people are buying votes, that's the first strong thing. And then if they are buying votes, where are they getting the money from? What are the sources? It is your own money which is being cheated out of you, taken out of the government, and being paid back to you because the constituencies are smaller constituencies. So you need to buy a few thousand votes, and then those thousand votes, a few thousand votes can win the elections. And that's exactly what is happening right now. And we have been raising complaints after complaints to ECI as well as election commissions on this. Nothing is happening because you have taken control of and oppressed the independence of these agencies. If you all remember the Congress government, we were always open to criticism. We have we have our ministers jailed for 10 years. The 2G scam, if you remember, for nothing. The court acquitted all of them. But still, when we were in government, we took criticism. We investigated those criticism and we did that work. I challenge BJP as well as the local Nagaland government, state government, that do they have the backbone and courage to take even one single investigation against any of the allegations which you are making against them? You need courage. You need a good spine and you need a good backbone and you need a good conscience to the people. which they don't have.
So is any leader from the Congress is still expected to attend in Nagaland?
Yes, of course, the star campaigner lists are getting ready, and we will have a few senior leaders visiting in Nagaland. And you had our great popular leader, Rahul Gandhi, doing a yatra covering the entire Nagaland, showcasing to the world of what BJP's corruption is about the Northeast development, showing them the roads for which contracts have been given, money has been taken out, but there are no roads. So we have given the prominence to Nagaland by having the second Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatras routing through Nagaland with Rahul Gandhi along with other senior leaders passing through Nagaland. So that is even a very large commitment to show to the people of Nagaland that we are clearly concerned for the people of Nagaland.
Right. So, sir, we're all aware that the ENPO has refrained from taking part in the election this time. So, any comments on that, or like, would it affect the election?
ENPO part, the Congress party, the state Congress leadership is constantly consulting on the subject, and you will hear from the state PCC president as well as the state PCC soon on what is our stand on the issue. It is an issue which is a long-standing issue, and it is inappropriate for me to comment from the AICC perspective on that one. It is highly respected, and it will be commented by the state PCC on that particular aspect of it, which will be soon coming to you. Yeah. Thank you.
No, what can we expect?
No, our PCC president, if you he during a press meet, I don't remember the exact date, but a few days back only, he has given his opinion on the info issue that he has clearly stated that the info demand from the info people is a genuine demand and it should be considered a PRS.